Hello, my name is Ryan. I am an independent paparazzi consultant. The name of my small business is Ryan's Jewelry Box. So I'm doing this video today to show you how to prep for Facebook Live. Right now, I am currently a director with Paparazzi. I started, I technically started the end of August going into September, but I didn't receive my starter kit until September. And so I have been with Paparazzi for a few months now. And like I stated, I am a director, and I currently have a down line of 12, and I recently hit Crown Club 5. Yay! So, through this, when I started Paparazzi, Facebook Live was one of the popular ways to sell your jewelry. It's easy, it's convenient, it really doesn't cost you anything as long as you have like a cell phone and a section in your house or a spot in your home. It's the best thing to do. A lot of consultants often start off and say, I am terrified of going live on Facebook. I don't want to do it. Or some people say, I don't mind doing it, but, I'm not sure how to go about it or whatever have you. There really hasn't been like a training for it because the company just started a couple of years ago. So when they started, Facebook Live really wasn't a thing. So there wasn't a blueprint to go by. So my Facebook Lives have been pretty successful and if nothing entertaining. So I decided to do a tutorial on how to prep for your Facebook Live, okay? Prepping is very, very important. It determines your morale that's going to come across on your video, how your items are going to come across, your professionalism. It's a lot that goes into prepping, and if you prep well, you'll sell well. All right, so you're going to see me looking down a couple of times because I have notes so I can keep everything in order. One of the first things you do in prepping for your Facebook Live is prep yourself. Okay, it sounds kind of silly, but prep yourself. And that means like get your hair together, get your outfit together, get your jewelry together. When I say get your hair together, no matter what your style is, if you're someone who, you wear different type of head wraps or you wear head jewelry, headbands or whatever like that, get that, make sure it's neat and well put together. You don't want to look like, I don't want to be here, or I don't really, I really didn't try. You're selling, not only are you selling your jewelry, but you have to look attractive enough to say, if you like it, it has to be good, because people are looking at you, and this is something that's going worldwide. You don't know where your video may end up. Your next potential downline member, your next potential team member may be watching this, and success attracts success. So you want to look like this is doing it for me. Look successful, look the part. And if you prep yourself the same way you prep yourself for work in the morning, or when you prep yourself and you're getting ready to leave your house, prep yourself like that for your Facebook Live video. Some people decide to play music in the background. If you do decide to do that, make sure you put in your comments that you do not own the rights to that music, because there are times that Facebook will block your video from being posted if it hears like, music or something in the background that you're not the owner of, and that can just cause like a whole bunch of lawsuit issues. So for those who do decide to play lights off music in the background, whatever you choose for it to be, make sure you put that in your post. Me personally, I don't play music. That's just me. It's an option. The jewelry that you decide to wear, make sure when you put on jewelry for your live video, put on something that you have multiples of if you have it. So like, if you pull out a piece and you just ordered 5, 10, 15, 20, whatever of that piece, that's the piece you need to be wearing. People are more impulse to buy it when they see you wearing it, because they see how it's supposed to be worn, or it looks good on you, and I'm like, look, that looks good on you, I want that too. So try to wear a piece that you have multiples of. If you don't have multiples of the piece, then make sure whatever you're wearing, make sure you coordinate well, or that it comes across well. That goes into prepping your clothing. Me personally, I have, my friends will tell you, I have a Facebook Live shirt. It's this one shirt that I wear every time I go live because it goes with everything. I keep it hanging up in my closet, ready for me for when I go live. And that's my top I put on, but I'll match my top or whatever to coordinate with the jewelry that I'm wearing so it can come across more attractive. Or, just it's marketing. You are marketing yourself. So it's something you want to be mindful of. Okay, so next is you want to prep your items. Okay, so you kind of want to avoid opening up your inventory while you're live, because it just belabors the time and you hear the crinkling, and now, you know, you hear just a bunch of static, and the person on the receiving end, they're just waiting for you, you know, and you want to avoid having your customer wait, because, you know, they're up there watching you. People can easily, you know, get distracted or, you know, become uninterested in what you're doing and check out. So you want to try to hold their attention. So in doing so, make sure you have your items ready. Like right now, I have my numbers. Okay, I got my numbers off of Amazon, but you can get your numbers for free, Facebook Live numbers provided in your back office, and you can print those out for absolutely free. But I ordered some Amazon numbers because I did not know about that. So you want to have your numbers laid out next to your jewelry. And me, I have my jewelry, I have my bust line, okay, and then I have my jewelry on my bust line. Now, when I go live, I only use one bust line, but because for the sake of the video, I'm just showing, you know, how I have it laid out. So you want to have your number, the jewelry pieces that you'll be showing. So you want to go through your inventory if you're showing everything or just a few pieces, and have them lined out. So that way you say, okay, you know, next up I have, you know, this, put it on go. Next up I have this. So that way you can keep a flow going, okay? And then you want to make sure your lighting is good. Me personally, I'm still just starting out. Like I said, I've been with the company for a couple of months now, so I don't have a personally designated room for my inventory as of yet. So what I did is just make sure I have good light bulbs in. Okay, I just changed the light bulbs in whatever room that I'm going. So, you know, to make sure you have better lighting, if you don't have like the studio lighting or a room in a corner, just make sure you have fresh light bulbs in your lighting. Put a brand new light bulb in, you know, prior to going live, or, you know, make sure your light bulbs are new and they're just as perfect. They're very bright. Some rooms in your house may have the best lighting, and you can determine it by recording yourself in each of the rooms to see where you can get the best lighting from. Okay. Next thing is you want to prep your setup. Now, some people like myself, I go live from my cell phone, and I have a tripod stand that holds my cell phone. So you want to make sure you have that set up and that your cell phone is fitting comfortably in it, so it's not wobbling or leaning side to side. Once you have your cell phone set up, you want to look at yourself, pull up your video in your cell phone and make sure your angle is good. Make sure, you know, you can see everything you want to see, and, you know, you see yourself clearly. If you use a tablet, you can do the same thing with your tablet or your desktop computer or whatever have you. Next thing is be sure to have all your info in your post. When you go live, it gives you the option, you hit go live, and then it pops up and it gives you the option to put a description if you choose to in your post. Well, if you said you're going live at 9 and it's 9 o'clock and you're pulling it up, you kind of don't have time to think of what you want to write down or, you know, put all the information in. So prior to doing that, have it written out, or you can go ahead and type it, copy and paste it, and then that way when it pops up and you put the description in your post, you just want to hit paste and everything will pop up. And there you may want to have, you know, an introduction of what you're doing. Hey, selling $5 jewelry, all items are $5 plus tax, shipping is available, may have the pricing for your shipping rates, your website, you know, to give someone the opportunity to join your team, or if they want to do online shopping or things like that, or ways to contact you. So you want to kind of have that prepared before you go live, or give yourself enough time before you go live to have that ready so you can start at the time that you designated. Okay, and that's pretty much it. It's been successful for me, and it's still a learning experience, and you'll learn your own special individual way to do it and what works best for you. But these are just some quick tips that have helped me out and helped me in my success in doing this. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. My email address is ryans.jewelrybox.com. That's Ryan with the S. Excuse me, my website is www.ryansjewelrybox.com, and my email address is ryansjewelrybox@gmail.com. All right. Thank you so much. Subscribe to my channel. Have a great day.